Hello, my YouTube friend, Pop Comics here, and in today's video, we're going to go through a giant pile of packages of amazing comic books. Oh, this is going to be a ton of fun. All right, let's start digging into these packages. Okay, this is an eBay lot of 11 comic books. I paid $402 for this lot. I'm really excited to dig into this box because this is pretty epic and pretty awesome. All right, let's open it up and see what's inside. Okay, this package looks to be pretty professional. Bubble wrap, a nice box, looks like cardboard inside. Yeah, let me pull that all out. Okay, it's taped to a board. I'm really happy with the packaging job. I think I'm going to slow roll this package and look at each issue's condition, because this is just an amazing, it's a complete set actually. It's amazing comic books. Okay, let's flip them over. Okay, so we have Alley Oop number 14. I think this is a Schomburg. I think he did all the covers of the series. Beautiful cover. All right, I'm gonna pull these out because I really want to look at the condition of these. Gotta remove the tape. Always put the tape on the side like that so I don't get on the book. Okay, pull it out. You know, it's got some soiling. It could use a dry cleaning. The spine is a bit torn up. Got a chunk. It's probably like, I'm guessing a 3.5. Interior is slight cream. Really cute artwork. Yeah, this is super cool. I am really happy with that issue. I think I paid a very fair price for that one. Okay. Then we have Alley Oop number 15. This one looks like it has a little bit of a crease there, but overall it's not bad. I'm not sure. You know, honestly, I'm not sure if Schomburg did all of them or just a handful of them. I know he did a few of the covers that are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this cover is pretty fun too. This one, not too bad. I don't see any major damage. It's a little bit yellowed and it's there. I think it's like a 4.550. And it doesn't, you know, I would have to count all the pages to make sure they're complete, but a lot of times when you open up stuff that's missing, you can kind of, or if something's disconnected, you can kind of feel it. It doesn't feel like anything is cut or anything, so I'm actually really happy with that one. That one's in pretty decent shape. All right, we have Alley Oop number 16. I think this series started on like issue number 12. So it's not like a 1 through, it starts from like 12 to 21 maybe. Man, that cover is awesome. I love the cover. I'm gonna slow roll it. I'm gonna look at each one carefully. Not like 100% thorough inspection, but just the overall first impression. So this one looks pretty decent. It's got a little bit of creasing. That corner is a little blunted. Not blunted, but like torn up. It needs a little bit of a dry cleaning. I think, is that chipped out? Yeah, that corner is a little bit chipped out. Overall though, it's probably a 4.0. Maybe even a 4.5. Like, it doesn't feel like there's any major damage. It's just enough little hints of wear. Yeah, it's awesome looking inside. This is a gorgeous looking comic book. Okay, really happy with that one. Okay, love that one. What really made me jump on this lot and bid up a little bit is they look like they're all decent, like low mid-grade, like 3.5s to 5.5s, maybe. Like this one actually looks pretty decent. That corner looks a little bit damaged, but I don't really see too many spine. Like there's a couple lighter spine ticks. Looks like it needs a little bit of a dry cleaning. That's a gorgeous cover though. I'm pretty sure that one's Schomburg. Okay, let's open this guy up. Okay, all right, cover looks decent. It's got a little bit of a pencil mark on there. It's a little bit soiled and yellowed, but there's no like big tears or creases or anything. This one's decent. This is probably like a 5.0. Just the worst part is that corner right there, but overall it looks really nice. It's a little bit tanned in the pages, but it doesn't feel brittle. You know, the pages are flipping without me feel like I'm going to crack it. Interior artwork's super cute. Oh, what a cool comic book. Yeah, that is awesome. I am thrilled with that one. Okay, that one's super cool. This issue might be the highlight of the collection. Okay, we have Alley-Oop 18. This one I'm pretty sure is a Schomburg cover. This one has some chew problems. So, but other than the chew, actually the rest of it looks really nice shape. Okay, I got it. Okay, let's take a look. Like, it would be really nice, except it has chew right there. Chew right here. Little bits of chew there. And, oh, and the back cover has chew here, and that corner's chewed. So this one's a little bit worse condition than I thought it would be in. But honestly, for this issue presents very well. Like, the main image is there. It's not damaged. It's just a little bit along the fringes and a little bit in his arm. I'm actually really happy with that. Interior artwork looks great. Man, these are so cool. I need to get like a I kind of want to read all these. I need to get a reprint because I don't know if I want to handle them too much. Beautiful comic book. Happy with that. Gorgeous comic book. Okay, and then we have one of the Silver Age Alley-Oops. This one looks in really nice shape, actually. This one looks high grade. I'm not sure the artist on the Silver Age series. But also the Silver Age series is not going to be worth as much. Yeah, this looks like a very fine copy. Even close to near mint maybe. Because there's a little bit of something going on the spine, but not any major damage. Wow, that's a gorgeous issue. Just condition-wise, it's wonderful. Okay, really happy with that one. Anything super high grade from the 60s or earlier is amazing to me. It's kind of amazing just to think it survived all these years in awesome shape. Okay, and then there was an original series by Argo instead of standard. So this one's older. I think the covers are by the original artist. This one I knew was in kind of lower grade just because it's an older issue. Let's take a look. Okay, this one. Okay, the spine looks like it's splitting. It's got a little damage here. So this one's lower grade. This one's maybe like a 2.0 maybe, because the staples are kind of just holding on, but it's split like between them. So that's maybe a 1.8. This one's fragile. It doesn't feel brittle or anything. The spine is really destroyed. So I'm thinking maybe like a 1.8, 2.0. What do you guys looking at? What grade do you think this is? Because I'm not like a super expert in the super low grade ones, but it's complete. I don't see any chunks missing. It's got a little bit of paint or something splashed here, and the spine is split for most of it. I'd say it's like 80% split, but it's holding on at the staples. So honestly, it's not bad. It presents very well because none of the major image is damaged. It's just a little bit here is blocked. Oh, and it looks like there's a little bit of a tear right there. Like a 2-inch tear right there. But overall, I mean, not bad. I'm happy to have it. Sometimes this older stuff, sometimes it's nice just to have in a nice enough condition that you can enjoy it without breaking the bank to get a super high grade one. Okay, we have Alley-Oop number 10. Not sure the artist on this one, but this one looks to be in decent shape. Okay, we got number 10. Cover's pretty nice. It's like a slight gloss to it. You know, it's got a little bit of wear along the edge, but it's not bad. I think the staples are holding on tight. Yeah, the staples aren't detached or anything. Back cover's a little bit soiled. It needs a little bit of a cleaning. And it feels like there's maybe a little bit of a roll or something going on right here where it's like a little bit of an angle on the back. So it's almost like the issue is turned that way. So it might need a little bit of a pressing, but this is nice. This has got to be like a 5.0, I think. Maybe even a 5.5. I think this is really decent shape for this issue. Or for this era. What is it? Here was this. 1947. Getting a nice mid-grade copy from 1947, that's amazing. Honestly, for me, Golden Age stuff, mid-grade is high grade. Because once you get into those like 9.0s and higher, you're talking one of a kind, the best copy, that kind of thing. That just a lot of times are worth a fortune. Okay, we have number 11. I think this is a Schomburg cover. Gorgeous cover. Love that one. It looks to be in decent shape. I don't see any major flaws. All right, let's open it up. Let's take a look. Okay, it feels pretty glossy. It definitely has a spine roll or something. Like I can feel the front is kind of pushed out a lot. So that needs to be worked on a little bit. And it's got a little bit of soiling, so it needs a dry cleaning. But there's no major tears or rips or anything. Staple, you know, there's a little bit of tears right there, but the staples are attached. Interior pages look just off-white. They're not too tanned. The artwork's great. Man, all this artwork's great. I love the coloring and the line work on these. I'm not sure who the interior artist is, but this is beautiful. Yeah, I really want that. I've been wanting these comics for about 6 months now, I think. Just when I started wanting to kind of collect Schomburg stuff. And I thought this would be an affordable entry set for me. And to get them all at once is kind of amazing. I'm really happy with this. This has got to be... I'm not sure how the hang on the side here affects the grade, but I'm guessing it's probably like a 4 or 5. Maybe a 4.0 because of the little tears right there. But pretty decent mid-grade. Man, that cover is amazing. Okay, and then we have Alley Oop number 12. This one looks thin. I'm guessing this one was trimmed, which I did not notice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one is trimmed compared to the other ones, which is a shame. That's the first kind of like wah wah. But the cover image still looks really nice. It doesn't look totally destroyed or anything. But like if I square it up with the issue, yeah, if you square it up with the issue behind it, you can kind of see how it peeks out there a little bit. So it's definitely got like an angled trim right there going on. It's got chew or chipping there. And it's a gorgeous cover though. I love the way she looks. I just love the way Alley Oop looks. Yeah, in the back you can kind of see the angled trim as well. Although the pages, you get kind of that, you know, was it the pyramid shape as if the pages are folded together? So maybe it's just a miscut. I'm not 100% sure. Although the way they are cut right here, there's like a whole edge. So maybe it was a miscut. I'm not sure. That's something I don't know that much about. If you guys are expert, see how it like bumps out here a little bit? Like, and the pages do look like they're a TP there. So it looks like pages that have been folded together, but it's cut at an angle. So I'm not sure. Someone who's more of an expert would have to look at that and let me know what they think. Staples are attached though. Interior artwork looks awesome. Man, I really want to read these. They just look like a lot of fun. Relatively clean. You know what? I'm happy with that. Even if it is trimmed, so it's like restored, it looks nice. You know, I don't see any major flaws on the image itself, and I'm happy with that. Okay, awesome comic. Okay, then we got Alley Oop 13. What a beautiful cover. And she's dressed as a pirate. Alley Oop just looks crazy. There's a treasure there. I think this is a Schomburg cover. And it looks in decent shape. I'm going to pull this one out. Okay, let's get this out. Okay, it looks really clean. There's no big marks or anything. It's kind of sort of glossy. It's got a little bit of a water stain right there. And it looks like a little chip there. Spine looks really strong. There's like a little bit of chipping right there. Back cover looks good. It's got a little bit of an acid line right there and a little bit of chipping. Let me look. This one, 5.5, 6.0, even a 6.5 maybe. I think this one's higher grade than I'm giving it credit for, just because it looks really clean. Interiors are amazing. Just off-white pages. Yeah, that's probably one of the nicer condition ones in the whole collection, which I'm really happy with because it's such a great cover. So getting like a nicer grade one, that's amazing. Okay, I am thrilled with that set. I think that set was just so cool to get it all at once and all in semi, like even the worst one, still pretty decent and presentable. So I'm thrilled with these. These are amazing. This is a package of 6 comic books I bought from Alex, the comic hoarder. He was having a live sale a few weeks ago, and he has some pretty epic Golden Age stuff. I figured, why not? Let me buy a few. And they look like they're in pretty decent shape. You can't really see too well in the videos, but the way he described them, I thought, you know what, I'd probably enjoy these. All right, so let's open up the box and see what's inside. All right, this box arrived a little bit crunched. I'm not a big fan of these priority boxes because they're so flimsy. but I'm assuming Alex packaged them pretty well inside. Yeah, it looks like he bubble wrapped them inside, so we should be good. All right, we got double bubble, big bubble, little bubble. All right, I'm really happy with the packaging. Great job, Alex. And then this inner brick, it's like 2 or 3 wraps of bubble wrap around it. So just very thoughtful, good packaging. I'm happy with it. All right, let's get these out. These are fun. I saw he posted on Instagram that he was going to be posting some Golden Age stuff in his clean sale. So I decided to jump in and try to get it. I had to speed claim all of these because a lot of people were trying to grab them. Okay, all right, let's take a look here. Okay, we have Atomic Attack number 5. Let's see, I paid $150 for this one. I think it was around a 3.5. He didn't write the grades, but that staple, you know, it looks like it's got a spine split there, a little bit of damage there, but the main image is very presentable. I kind of like atomic bomb covers, so I knew I had to have that one. That one's pretty awesome. Okay, we have Real Clue Crime Stories. I forget the number, but it was 20 bucks. It's probably like a 3.5. You know, it looks like it's a little bit of a roll right there, but there's no major tears. It's just a little bit of chip there. I don't mind lowest grade like this as long as the main image is not damaged, right? As long as you can see the image, spine being damaged and all that kind of stuff, I don't mind so much because I just want to see the artwork and really enjoy it. So I'm happy with that. 20 bucks is also a good price. What it was I think he had 35 on this one and 20 on this one. I offered him, I think, 35 for the pair. And he said, how about 40? And I took 40. 40 is a good price. So we have Gangbusters number 7 for 20 bucks. That's cool. I just love this old stuff. And again, this one might be a 4.0. 3540. Looks in decent shape. Okay, the next one I'm really excited for. Next one was 200 bucks and a series I want to work on because there's some Frazetta issues. This one isn't Frazetta, but still a beautiful, beautiful cover. So we have Ghost Rider number 7. That, oh yeah, that's just on the artwork. So it's actually pretty presentable. It's probably like a 4.0. I don't see it. This one I want to take out. I gotta look at this one. I like, Alex had all these in my lights. So just they're nice and crystal clear. I gotta order a whole bunch for my collection. I'm gonna put all my Golden Age comics and my key issues in my lights. Okay, so there's no major tears going on here. Back cover has one chip out of that corner and a little bit of a crunch right there. A little bit of a tan line right there. But overall, it presents well. What a gorgeous cover. It's got some of it. It's got an awesome good girl artwork. Her face is cute. I love her rosy cheeks. Ghost Rider looks awesome. He's just all white. And I almost feel like they actually printed white ink here because it didn't yellow at all, whereas other parts are kind of yellowed. And then, you know, I have skulls. He's fighting like a dragon. It's such a great cover. Man, I really want to collect more of the series because it has so many awesome covers. It's a little bit tanned. It might be brittle on the front cover, just looking how tan it is. But the interior looks pretty awesome. It's got, oh, I think he did mention it's got a little bit of a chip out of the top there. I'm happy though. I think that's probably like a 4.0 copy. $200 was a great price on that. Amazing comic book. Thank you, Alex. This is the first one I have from the series, but I definitely want to start working on the rest. There's not a lot. I think there's maybe like 18 issues or something like that. I gotta double check. I think there's 4 or 5 Frazetta covers are absolutely amazing. And then towards the end of the series, the covers get kind of weak. This is, I forget the artist on this one, but this is a gorgeous cover. Love that. Marvel Family number 68. Jerry the Jitterbug was bidding on some that he had, and he listed this one after Jerry had to leave. So I got a chance to get it. I would have let Jerry get it if he wanted it. But it's an amazing sci-fi cover with the spaceships. I love, you know, old school sci-fi stuff. So this was amazing. This one was 20 bucks. It looks to be probably like a 3.5-ish because it just has some wear on the spine and like a little bit of creasing. But overall, it doesn't look too bad. Wow, that's a cool looking comic. Oh, and Alex said he originally paid 30 bucks for it. So I got a discount. Okay, we have War 44. I believe this one was 30. It's got some chipping on the spine. It's not bad looking though. It's probably like a 3.5, 4.0. Really cool cover. I really want to get more of these Atlas War comics. They're always so epic and kind of cool looking. So War number 44. Cool comic book. Love that. And then True Secrets number 25. This one was $45, which for a nice Good Girl cover, not too bad of a price. Spine is a little bit beat up. She does have some creasing along the middle, and it's kind of stained, so it's not the best shape. It's probably like a 2530, but it's hard to really get these in any kind of grade for a good price, so I'm happy with that. It presents pretty well. $45 is not a bad price. All the old school Atlas genre stuff it's kind of hard to find it in any decent shape for any good price, so I'm happy to get those. All right, those are cool. I am thrilled to get all these comic books. I think they're amazing. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. Okay, this is a little fun epic pile of comic books. I think I paid $90 for a collection of stuff from this guy. It was a stack of comic books, and it was some Pokemon cards and a couple other things. So I forget how much I paid exactly for the comic books, but there's some key issues and just some really fun stuff in the stack. All right, let's go through this stack. All right, this lot I just kind of estimated what I wanted to spend. So I think a couple things I probably paid a little bit lower than I should have, but I just was burnt out at the moment. I wasn't prepared to buy, and it was just a walk into my shop. So we have 4 copies of X-Force number 1, not the Deadpool card, so that one's not worth too much. Amazing Spider-Man 139, awesome issue, but not in the best shape. It's got like some chew there and just overall worn. This is the nicest one in the stack. Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. It has some creasing right there. It's probably like a 4.55, something like that. Inhumans number 5, that one's actually in pretty decent shape. Just a little bit of wear, but cool cover. Ghost Rider 15, the glow-in-the-dark cover. Spider-Man 14, X-Men number 1, 2 copies of that. Spider-Man 1, we already double checked, it's not the error, so you know, they're not worth too much, maybe $5-10 each. Fantastic Four 121, really awesome older Fantastic Four, and number 120, those are cool. Infinity Gauntlet number 4 and number 1. So yeah, that was a fun little lot with a couple key issues. I like buying lots like this. Okay, this is a bag of comic books I bought a few days ago. I believe I paid $25 for these comic books, which is super low actually. It's probably lower than I should have. But I also, when I bought these, I bought some action figures I kind of overpaid. So I think overall I probably actually paid more. I probably paid like $40 for the stack. But there's some cool modern key issues in this bag. All right, let's go through this bag and see what's inside. Okay, so some of these issues are more expensive issues, but they're not like near mint 9/8. They all have a little bit of issues. That's why I kind of paid a little bit lower on them. Daredevil number 3. Hawkeye number 3. You know, they're general, they weren't bagging and boarded, so they have little bits of wear on them. Those ones aren't the ones of value though. Black Widow 10. Miss Marvel 5. This one definitely has a little bit of value, but again, it has little bits of wear. It's probably like an 8.5. Daredevil 7. That one's cool. Howard the Duck number 3. Love that one. Daredevil 18, David Mack cover. That one's gorgeous. Moon Knight number 1. I think this one has some value now. Again, it's probably like an 8.5 because it has a little bit of wear. Captain America number 1. The first Sam Wilson as Captain America. That's a cool key issue. It does have a lot of wear. It's probably like a 6.57. Spider-Gwen number 1. Another nice key issue. And Miss Marvel number 1. This is probably the most valuable one. And I think when I looked at it, this one only had maybe like 1 or 2 spine ticks. So this is probably a near mint copy. So that's actually got a lot more value. So, but it was a fun, modern issue lot. I like just buying little collections like this for a decent price. Okay, I got this giant package here from my comic shop. I believe it's 5 comic books and 2 original works of art. So this is actually going to be pretty epic. All right, let's take a look at what's in this package. Okay, I figure we'll go through the comic books first, and then I'll show you the artwork. Okay. All right, first we got a couple Batman Day comic books that are free. So when I was making the order, they let you grab the free stuff. So that was actually kind of cool that they did that. Okay, so this issue is $6. We have Demon Days X-Men, the Peach Momoko cover. This cover is brilliantly awesome. I love this cover so much. One of my favorite covers of hers from this year. I just love how gray and scary it is, kind of. But then you have Psylocke here, and just the purple just jumps. That cover is gorgeous. This one was $3.99. So we have another Peach Momoko cover. Beautiful cover. Happy with that. So $1 less than cover price. That's cool. Okay, another free comic book they let me have. I think I could get one of each free one. Spider-Woman number 1, the beautiful Bruce Timm cover. This one was $15. I think this was a, this might have been a ratio variant. Okay, so those are super cool. All right, let's look at the art. Okay, this is pretty amazing. So we have the Katie Keene Pinup Parade number 6. So this is Debbie's fashion. So it's not Katie Keene. It would have been better if it was Katie Keene drawn. Looks like it's page 38. This one was $400. She might just be a photocopy and then all the fashions are drawn, because I see the pencil lines on her and this is like pasted on here. So not 100% sure. But the artwork for that page, that is super amazing. Okay, but this one has Katie Keene on it. So we have Katie Keene number 48, page 22. So an actual Katie Keene page from the main series. So again, this looks like it might be a photocopy, and then all the fashions are drawn, but also the little Katies are drawn. That's super cool. So that one was $600. They wanted more for that. I'm thrilled with these. I think it's so cool that I could get some original artwork from the original series. Like, how old is it? These are from mid-50s, I think. That is just amazing. So happy with that. Okay, this is an epic package from Japan. The yen has been really, really bad lately, so I think it's fallen to 148 yen per dollar, which means everything in Japan is like a third off. I can't help myself. I keep buying stuff. So there's going to be some Ziggy stuff in here, but there's also some art books, other things I thought you guys would think was pretty cool. This package did get stuck in customs for like 3 weeks because I had them ship at FedEx. And with FedEx, there's a couple of Ziggy pens in there and they got stuck with the EPA kind of thing. So yikes. But I'm so happy they released it. And I'm really excited to dig through this box. All right, let's open up and see what's inside. I am super excited to go through this package. My packages from Japan are some of my favorite boxes to open up. I think this is the first time I'm doing one on the comic channel. Normally I open them up on the main channel, but I feel like putting this one on the comic channel. I'm just having more fun here. Alright, so for these I use Buy-E and I paid the $10 for them to consolidate and add tons of bubble wrap. I think it's worth it because they always package everything really well. Lots of bubble wrap, lots of bubble wrap. Everything is well protected in here. Okay. First bundle. Okay, this is a bunch of different things I won, I think. Because it looks like 6 things bundled. And they put each individual auction or item I bought into these envelopes usually. So let's see what we got. Oh, okay. This is like a handkerchief, but like in its original bag or something like that. It's a little thank you note in Japanese. So it just says lunch accessory goods. I don't know if that's like if it was repackaged or that's how it was originally packaged, but it's a Ziggy handkerchief. Okay, that's really cool. Envelope number 2. Oh, it's an envelope in an envelope. So basically when you pay for the repackaging service, they just pull things out of boxes and then put them into, you know, bubble wrap and stuff. And then in this case, they just put them in the envelopes and then they just repackage it. This way you save on shipping basically, and everything is protected. Puts everything in there. Yep. Okay, this was just like a little lot of envelopes, and like this is pretty common. I have a few of those, but I didn't think I had the little piece of paper. Yeah, and I'm a crazy Ziggy collector. I want everything. I want every single envelope, every single item, every single object. Absolutely love it. So basically, I was just buying this little booklet here, which I think it came with this actually. I think it actually goes inside. So I might actually have this already. But that's okay. It's so cheap and everything is like 1/3 less than normal. Just because of the weak yen. I feel like I can just buy whatever I want without thinking. Like I'm not even price conscious because everything feels so much cheaper than I'm used to. And even the shipping is cheaper. Shipping is like 1/3 less. Because you know, the rates haven't really gone up, but the dollar has dropped. Okay, so this is a pencil case. This one's plastic. Okay, that is cool. All the ones I have so far are metal. And that's just a little plastic in there. So this is the first time I've had a plastic one, so I'm not familiar with this type of object. So that's super cool. I love getting something new that I haven't seen before. That is awesome. Okay, another envelope. Okay, just double check. Just double checking these envelopes so I'm not missing anything. Okay, this just looks like more maybe taped on there. Oh yeah, just more envelopes. A lot of the stuff I normally probably wouldn't buy, but with the discounted rate, that might end up costing me like $5 plus processing, so maybe $7. It's not cheap, but for a rare collectible or something you absolutely love, it feels like a okay price to pay. So we just have an instant pudding envelope, and without you, nothing makes sense. But this is original packaging with the little sticker on it. Okay, those are super cool. Another envelope. This one feels a little bit more three-dimensional. Oh, this is fun. Such an odd collectible, but it's a Ziggy hairbrush. I had never seen this before, so I was like, oh, I need to have that. I love getting these weird oddball Ziggy items. So it's Ziggy the Loser, 1978 Victoria Fancy, just a hairbrush. That's amazing. I love that. Okay, another package. Just one object. Envelope's empty. Oh wow, this is even smaller than I thought it was going to be. So these I've been avoiding because they are kind of expensive. It's a mini Ziggy. I thought the charm would be like triple that size. And this was like $40. I don't know if it's a precious metal or just... I think it's just regular like steel. But that's awesome. I'm really happy to have that. But man, that was like 40 or $50 for a little teeny necklace like that. That's crazy. Had to have it though. Okay, let's see what else we got. Some more stuff packed in here. Another bundle of bundles. Okay, another envelope. Let's see what's in here. Nothing in there. This is, oh yeah. So this is another necklace. This one was 60, I think, which I've been eyeing a little thinking. Oh yeah, this one's bigger. This is more where I thought the other one would be size-wise. Just want to see if this is marked in any way. If it's silver or just regular steel. I don't think it is anything special, but it's a Ziggy the Loser pendant. It just says UPS 1978. So yeah, it's just really fun. It's a fun old school late 70s necklace that probably a kid would wear or something like that. Expensive, but I've never seen it before. And I've been eyeing it, their listing, for about a year. But with 1/3 the price off, I decided it was time to get it. That's what a lot of this stuff is. The stuff that I normally might not bought, but the prices are so good, it's hard to resist. Oh yeah, this one, I actually bought one of these for a lot of money like a couple months ago. And this one got listed... And this one's expensive. I think this one was listed for about $80 US. That's after the discount. So it normally would have been like $100. But this one is a lot nicer shape than the one I had. And this one has the pens. And it's also, this is the item that got it stuck in customs for 3 weeks. Because it had 2 pens in it. The one I have did not have these little Ziggy pens. Those are super amazing. I love this. It was expensive. And I have 2 of them now. But just thrilled to have it. So cool. Another envelope. Oh, this one was a lot of stuff. Alright, this one. So this might have been a bunch of non-Ziggy stuff mixed in with some Ziggy stuff. It might have just been like a general stationery lot. see if we can figure out the Ziggy items. And they taped them together with little bits of paper. Let me pull that apart. Okay, so these ones, yeah, just cute little cards. But none of this is, oh, these are really cute. But yeah, these are all non-Ziggies. And I think each one has like a little paper in it and stuff. Those are fun. I don't know if that has any value in the US, but I didn't buy it for that. I bought it for these. The Ziggy ones. Welcome to my world. Yeah, these are super cool. It's a little Ziggy envelope. It says, Ziggy, welcome to my world. And then another envelope, which is super amazing. Oh, and I love that one where he's talking to the lady with the magic ball. Those are super cool. So just 3 different envelopes. You know, just little loose things. It probably only cost me like $7 maybe. Plus whatever the shipping cost was. And this is just 2 other random non-Ziggy items. Okay. Okay, interesting. Happy with the Ziggy stuff. Okay, this is some bigger items. This one feels like a big thick item. I'll go with this one always. Oh, this one might have been a glass. Oh, this is the one that would have been more, be a little bit more worried about. All right, let's hopefully this one arrived okay. Got Japanese newspaper here I can read. Okay, so far, okay, so it was in a box. I love it when I can buy this stuff, this, you know, cups, mugs, whatever, but in the original packaging. That just little added touch just makes it super special to me. So we have this beautiful box with Ziggy all over it. Lots of little Ziggy images. So the box itself is super cool. So even if the glass didn't quite make it safely, I'd be thrilled just to have it in its original box. And let's hold the, oh yeah, it's in there. Oh, that is so cool. I've never seen this one in person before, and it's a different size than I'm used to. I thought it was bigger than this. So just like a little juice glass. Wow, that is amazing. I love that. Okay, and then I think, let me clear this box out. Okay, the last 2 things were 2 art books. This is the, I forget his name. Drawing a blank for a second. We'll see once I open this up. Okay, no, this one is not an art book. Oh, this is a bag. Okay, that's different than I thought it was. Okay, the other one must be the art books. Oh, this is way smaller than I thought it was going to be. That's so funny. Oh, a lot of times I'll buy stuff from Japan and things end up being smaller than I thought. I thought this was like a big bag. This is just a little teeny bag. Tomorrow awaits. It's like a cute little plastic purse, like a child's purse, I guess. That is super cute though. I love it. I love that small. There's just some paper inside to pad it. Wow, that is super cool. Okay, so this must be the books. Okay, it feels heavy. It could have 2 books in it. Supposed to be 2 at least. Ooh, I would love to collect so many more Japanese art books, manga, like vintage manga. Tons of stuff from Japan. If you guys would like to see me kind of go crazy and just buy a lot of cool shit from Japan, let me know in the comments below, because that's something I would love to do, and I'll do it if you guys want to watch me do it. If you don't want to watch me do it, then I'll slowly do it occasionally here and there. But I'll make it a thing if you want me to make it a thing. Okay, yeah, it feels like the 2 books are in there. Okay, we have 2 books here by Shunya Yamashita, I believe. Is that how you say their name? Yamashita. So I really like his artwork. He does the Basojo, like pretty girl drawings that they do the statues. Kotobukiya does the statues. So I've always loved those statues and loved the box art. I didn't realize, like I didn't connect that it's one artist who does them all. So I've started collecting his books. I have 4 others, I believe, but these were 2 more I needed. So we have Sweet Dreams. Okay, so his artwork's really beautiful inside. There's some nudity though, so I can't show it to you. But it's gorgeous illustrations. I really love them. And then we have Wildflower. So this is also his artwork. I think this is the 2nd volume, possibly the 1st volume. Let me see if there's something I can show you. Oh, yeah, I love these illustrations. I just think they're so cute. He does a whole bunch of girls on tanks that I love. Just, it's a really cool series. Beautiful, beautiful, I guess Bisojo style artwork. And I really like these. I need to see if there's any more books with his artwork in it, just because I really enjoy it. I think it's amazing. It's just really cute, well done. You know, it's anime style, but in a fun, slightly different way. I just really like them. I think they're great. All right, cool books. Really happy with those. I think there's one more book, maybe two more books that he's done that I need to get. All right, awesome. This is a package of 28 comic books I paid $51 for. So what is that? A little bit less than $2 a piece. I think it's actually a pretty decent deal of what I got. It kind of depends on the condition of what's in the package. So let's open up and see how good they look. Okay, it looks like it's just a little bit of bubble wrap and cardboard inside. Hopefully everything arrived okay. Okay, so I think this is a whole stack of Disney comic books for less than $2 each, which is kind of amazing. I feel like if I try to sell these, they would blow out at $5, maybe even be able to get more than that for some of them. So we have Donald Duck number 27, decent, probably like a 4.0 condition. Donald Duck 29, probably like a 3.5, 4.0. That's awesome. Let me move those over a little bit. Donald Duck 30, so it looks like we have a bunch in the series, which is cool. This will probably fill in my collection a lot. Again, pretty decent mid-grade. Donald Duck 32. Yeah, I'm happy with these. Donald Duck 34, this one's a bit more beat up, but that's okay. I paid so cheap per comic. Oh, there's 2 copies though, and the second copy is better. So that's super awesome because I can put that one in the collection, sell this one for like $3, get a chunk of my money back, and a third copy, okay? I didn't realize there's a lot of duplicates. Donald Duck 35, love this cover. I just love rain covers and raincoats and umbrellas and stuff. It's a theme that I enjoy. Pretty decent shape. Donald Duck 38, a little bit lower grade. Donald Duck 41, that one's a bit lower grade as well. Donald Duck 47, Donald Duck 49, number 50. So these ones are a little bit raw for like 2.5 to 3.5 area. Don't see the number on this one, but it looks to be a little bit, it's got a bit of a rolled spine, but overall it looks better shape. So these must be, I'm gonna look at one. I think these are lower numbers, possibly 4 colors. Although 4 colors usually have the number on the cover. So this is Donald Duck 59, so higher numbers. Oh, that's weird. I guess the higher numbers have numbers on them. Okay, cool though. So this is missing number 2, so I'm assuming that's a higher number. That one's lower. It's got like some chips out of it. This one's a little bit lower grade too. I don't see the numbers. So these are all higher numbers, I believe. So these ones are a little bit more beat up. That one's not too bad. It's just one of those collections where it was super cheap per comic book. I figure I'll grab it, fill in the collection, and there's duplicates. So duplicates make it easy. I think even the beat up ones, if I put these out for $5 each, the duplicates, they'll sell. So I'll be able to get a good chunk of my money back. So I'm actually pretty happy with these. And there's some, like this one looks nicer. There's a few of these that are nicer, so that's awesome. I don't see the numbers. Oh, I love this one though. It's a Silver Age one, but it's Donald Duck's Beach Party. Beautiful painted cover. That one's super awesome. Oh, and this one's great too. The thicker Walt Disney's Donald Duck Beach Party number 5. I think this one is probably like a $20-something issue. It's got a rolled spine, but it's in relatively good shape. Okay, that's a good comic book. And then Walt Disney's Picnic Party number 6. This one's also a more expensive one. These thicker painted cover ones are more in demand and have more value. So that's honestly the price I paid for everything. Probably these two are like half of what I paid for everything. Yeah, that's a cool lot. I'm really happy with that. I love buying the Disney stuff in lots like this, just super cheap. It's a fun way to collect them, and I'm not going on my way to spend a lot of money. And I get a whole bunch at once for a good price. Okay, awesome. Okay, this is one of the last more expensive Katie Keene issues I needed. It was $118 total. I had $90 in Macari credit to spend, so it actually only cost me $28. As always, I have a link in the description below that will give you $10 off your first $20 purchase. And if you sell stuff, I believe if you sell $100 worth, you get another $20 in credit. So it's kind of a good deal to try to sell with them. Sometimes you can get really cool stuff. All right, let's take a look at this package. Okay, so inside, they did a inside out priority. How did they ship this? Oh, UPS. So they did that so they could ship it UPS, but they did put a box inside the envelope. Okay. Cardboard tape. Okay, let me get this all pulled out. Okay, so we have Katie Keene 3D, which this corner looks like it got damaged in shipping because the cardboard looked like it was crinkled, which is a shame because it is in pretty decent shape. I did already open this because it's a Macari package. And when I pulled it out, I was like, oh man, is it cut because the Katie is kind of trimmed on the top? I was afraid for a minute, but every other one I looked, it didn't have this much blue on the bottom. So I think it's just a miscut issue. But this one's cool. And it's in pretty decent shape. For the price, I've been usually seeing kind of lower grade. This one looks like probably like a 4.5. And the pages are relatively white. I mean, not like white, maybe off-white. But it looks cool. I love the 3D drawings and stuff. Yeah, this one's super fun. I've wanted this one for a while, but then it has the 3D glasses. That's really what sold it for me. A lot of times they're missing. So I thought the condition was pretty decent, other than it got crunched in shipping, which is a shame. But maybe I'll be able to press that out a little bit. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. One of the last more expensive Katie Keene issues I needed. Okay, this is one comic book I bought for $37.70. All right, let's open up the package and see what's inside. Okay, this had a lot of cardboard inside there, so packaged pretty decently. 4 pieces, so 2 per side. Not bad. Okay, so we have Katie Keene Pinup Parade number 7. This says that very fine. Now, I'm not 100% sure it hits very fine just because it looks a little bit like beat up right there. And there's a couple acid burn things, but overall, it actually looks really nice. And the one I have already is kind of only like a 3.5. So I bought this one just because it was a big condition upgrade. And I'm down to, I think, 9 issues I need overall. So I think once I get the full set of all the issues, I'll start looking for deals like this where I can find issues that are a big condition upgrade for a decent price. Really happy with that. Cool comic book. Okay, so this is a book on romance comic books that I saw another channel mention. And I looked on Amazon. It was out of print. The lowest, cheapest one was like 150 bucks. I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to order this book. But then I saw on eBay, and I was able to get it for $15 plus 10 shipping, so $25 ship. Great price. I cannot wait to read this book. All right, let's open up this package and take a look. Okay, this book actually feels bigger than I thought. I thought it was going to be like a smaller book. It feels like it's the size of a comic book, though. I thought it was like a little teeny thing. Okay, this is cool. There we go. Right. I love buying reference books like this because it's just fun to learn about the hobby and comics in general. So Love on the Rocks. This is the hardcover. There's also a soft cover. Like I said, on Amazon, the hardcover was like $150. So getting this one for $25 shipped was amazing. Really happy with that. And I think this just talks about the whole history of romance comics. And I think it just... I got one. I don't know if it shows too many. Yeah, it shows some in black and white. Some covers. A couple of color covers in the middle here. Oh, that's cool. I think that might be the first appearance of Patsy Walker. I would like to get that one. That one's going to be expensive, though. A lot of these are expensive. Especially the Matt Baker covers. But yeah, this is super fun. I cannot wait to read this. I just want to learn more about the history of romance comic books. Just want to collect more, get more. Okay, super cool. Really happy with that. All right, this is a package of some Ziggy stuff I bought for $60. It includes a couple of vintage books from the 60s. So I thought I would show them on the comic channel because they're kind of cool and they're kind of retro. All right, let's open this box and see what's inside. All right, this just looks like they package up with a lot of cardboard and packaging in here. Yeah, this is just a random lot of Ziggy stuff. I bought it for the books though. Everything else I had already. Okay, that's what it looks like with the top padding pulled out. I love this vintage 1970s Ziggy stuff. It's my favorite out of all Ziggy stuff. So we have a pencil box that was taped. That's cool. I'm pretty sure I have that already though. And this looks like it's the stack of books and one box of something in it. All right, we have a mini little decorative plate. I got so many of those. That's super common. Okay, Ziggy as a salt shaker. A decorative ceramic egg. And then the fuzz shaker to go with Ziggy. Okay, and then this is a little photo album book. I'm trying to remember if this is, yeah, this one I wasn't sure if I had or not. Notes and things. And it's just a little notebook, I guess. Or it's not even, it's just like loose paper in a box. Oh, that's interesting. I've not seen that before. Pretty sure that's something new that I did not have. That's amazing. Okay, I love finding new stuff that I don't have because that means I probably haven't seen it in 20-something years of hunting. Okay, so these are, these might be pre-Ziggy books. Tom Wilson did some books with Ziggy in the 60s, like little gift books before he was actually Ziggy. What year is this one though? 50, 60, 73. So this would have been right after Ziggy came out. So this is a post-Ziggy book. I absolutely love these little gift books though. A whole bunch of different artists did them in the 60s. I think there's some Robert Crumb ones. All kinds of cool little books like this from American Greetings. I do like collecting them in general, but I love the Ziggy ones the most. When you're not around, I'm really down and out. This one, yeah, this one says Ziggy on it. So it would have been right after Ziggy came out. 50, 60, 74. Ziggy came out in 71. Oh yeah, these are cool. So yeah, old school style Ziggy. I love the old school ones the most just because they're more like retro style and a little bit not as refined. A Birthday Story. That one Ziggy. Did this one say Ziggy on the back? Yeah, this one didn't say Ziggy on the back. Even though this came right after Ziggy came out. So this is kind of like pre-Ziggy, although it's after the Ziggy era. Whereas these ones they actually licensed as Ziggy. Oh, this one feels like it's falling apart a little bit, which is okay. I'm pretty sure I have all these. This one I wasn't 100% sure. I couldn't remember if I had it or not. It looked kind of different than I could remember. Without You. This is Ziggy one. It looks like the same interior as the other one. This one is 73. It's an early Ziggy. Beautiful. Oh yeah, same exact as that one. So there's a duplicate. Okay, that's why it looked like the same one I just looked at. All right, I'll put it down. This is the When We're Not Together book. Laurel Library. So yeah, this one is pre-Ziggy, I believe. It's 1968. So yeah, this came out 3 years before Ziggy came out. So it is Ziggy. It's images that are used for Ziggy, like greeting cards and stuff. But this is before Ziggy came out. So pre-Ziggy. I love pre-Ziggy. That is super cool. And then this one's definitely Ziggy. This has a Ziggy look to it. Sometimes the craziest things happen to me. Ooh, this one's falling apart. 50, 60, 77. Yeah, so Ziggy was out for a few years. So this one I'm pretty sure I had. So I think it was only that one and the memo book that I wasn't sure if I had or not. Price was cheap enough. I love these old Ziggy books. So I said, why not? Let me buy this lot. Awesome stuff. Really happy with it. Ooh, that was a ton of fun. I love doing big, mega epic comic hauls for you guys. I'm going to put another couple mega epic comic hauls right there. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.